Hi Pisces, this is Dee and I hope this message finds you well as we take a look at love. Only take what resonates with you and keep in mind that this message is not gender specific. You have playa, okay? Someone in the relationship, whether it's you or your partner, is playing the field, is engaged in connections outside of your relationship. There is infidelity. There is disloyalty. There is lying that's going on. Whether it's you or your partner, someone is not even interested in the least bit to settle down and is keeping their options open. It's crazy. When, whether it's you or your partner, if you knew or they knew that they didn't want to settle down, that's something that should have been discussed, should have been shared, instead of playing these mind games and emotional games. And that could really go all the way left, because that's a dangerous thing to play with someone's emotions, like to waste someone's time, to not genuinely want to settle down. It's one thing to know someone's not willing to settle down, and then it's something else for someone to lead you on to make you think that they want to settle down. So whether it's you or your partner, there needs to be a conversation. Everything needs to be placed on the table. You need to talk about it, have the hard conversation, but address this. It shouldn't continue to go and not be spoken about, because this situation is going to get out of hand, because at some point it will all be completely exposed. So whether you're going to be exposed or your partner is going to be exposed even further if this is not talked about. And I feel like the red flags are there. I feel like the signs are there, even if it has not been like spoken upon. I feel like there is an idea that there is a situationship going on without it being titled a situationship. But who truly wants that? You know what I'm saying? If it's agreed upon is one thing, but if it's forced, that's something different. Not being on the same page is unequally yoked. That means that you're not thinking about future plans as a unit. You're not, you're just not unified. And there should be unity in the relationship. Either way. But there definitely needs to be a decision made about where you go from now or from here. Do you continue to remain together, stay together just because you enjoy each other's company, ... You enjoy what each other have to offer? Or is it time to move on with your lives and go your separate ways? Something to think about, something to talk about. You have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen would not tolerate this type of behavior. The Queen knows her value, knows her worth, and you should know your value and your worth as you show up in the reading. Cups is associated with the water signs. So step up to the plate and have the conversation, whichever side you're on, whether you are the person who's playing the field or the person who truly wants to be committed. I feel like you want to be committed though, Pisces. I feel like you want to be committed and not out here playing games. But step up and say, let's talk about this. Talk about what you've been noticing. Talk about what works for you, what doesn't. Because the Queen knows, and the Queen is a nurturer, right? So it's time for you to take care of yourself. It's time for you to know your value. Even if you say, D, I know my value, it's time to show that you know your value and you're not going to take dot 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 if you're the person who's being played. And if you are the player, you should know your value too and consider if this is the lifestyle that you want to continue to indulge in. Is this what you want? You want to continue to live a life of just being a player? When is enough enough? You know what I'm saying? Live your life as you choose. Live your life as you choose. But at some point, you gotta want to think about letting go of the game if you are the player. All right? And as you can see here, this queen, she doesn't look too happy. Someone's not too happy about what they've been experiencing. They can't quite put their finger on what's going on, but they know something's going on that's not healthy. All right? So it's time to sit at the table and have a heart-to-heart discussion. It may be a difficult discussion, but it's a discussion nonetheless that needs to be had. All right? This is your message. Let me know in the comment section how it resonates with you. Don't forget to give this message a thumbs up. I love you. Please take care of yourself. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.